Many families have been touched by mental illness and addiction. It is clear that no one is immune. The committee made 23 recommendations that covered significant issues of assessment, treatment, community support, organizational structures, and integration of services. Yet, for those who suffer from mental health and addiction, there continues to be little movement in the amount of service or the way it is delivered. The question is, if elected, is your party prepared to implement the recommendations of the Select Committee report, and what is your action plan for doing so?
I'm really glad I don't have to defend my party because they really have a good plan. They talk about saying we need to do prevention. We need to get in and do the job before things are so severely damaged that we can't fix them. In other words, when a child comes in and we identify them as having an issue, they should be assessed immediately. In Sudbury, there is, my understanding, not a psychiatrist available to assess a child and to medicate that child if they need medication. So they're put off and put off. What happens when a child is left alone like that, with only the family to cope, is that we get into more and more trouble. Children lose their social support system. They lose their family support system. They alienate those around them because they can't deal with the real world, and they get into big, huge troubles with the criminal justice system. And then we pay $100,000 a year to look after them, when it would have taken only one child to be saved to pay for those services. I really think that it's time we start looking at mental health and addictions not as the poor boy of the health system. We need to really be honest about this. Families are in major distress. They think the community is having a great deal of difficulty supporting people in their rental homes where landlords are expected to provide direction, where they're expected to call a caseworker when there's a problem. Landlords aren't, I didn't think that was in their job description. I really feel that we need to start recognizing that we have a responsibility as a community that extends beyond money. We have to deal with the individual, we have to look at the problem, and we have to supply the service, and we have to do it before the problem's a crisis. Thank you.